I will let you know when we are offline, online.
Okay, yeah, just let me know. Oh, if all you guys could turn off your mics, that'd be good.
Okay, guys, we are online.
Oh, we're ready. Hey, My24 members, how are you guys doing today? It's Drew here, and this is another hangout. And actually, the site is down when we're doing this hangout. We're under maintenance mode again, and I'm going to tell you guys in this video like why we put the site under maintenance mode again. It's plain and simple. I made a post 7 hours ago in the Facebook group. We're changing hosting, okay? And this is kind of what the programmers are telling us is the main problem behind the site with, when you would go and start surfing your ads and then all of a sudden it log you out of the site, or you click on add funds and it would log you out. And it's just, really hard to get through the site and stuff and get your daily tasks done for revenue sharing is because our hosting is not compatible with the website. Something about maybe Jonathan, was it VPS or something, or old hosting like what we had? And then now we need a dedicated server, something like that. Just shake your head if I'm right. Yes, something like that, guys. I'm the marketing end of things, so I have no clue about the technical end of things here. And that's what I was told, and that's what we're working on right now. Paul, if you can turn off your mic, you have a mic on there? Okay, it should be a button. You're on your phone, right?
I did.
Or a tablet?
I did.
Okay, you got him off. Okay, cool. So hosting guys is coming in, and it should be, I would say it should be all good, and we're back online and stuff. And all these problems with you logging in and then the site logging you out when you click a button in the site should be fixed from the when we get the new hosting in there. That's what they're basically telling us. And I think it should be, everything should be a lot smoother then, because that was really the big issue with My24 was that even when we're surfing our ads, sometimes we'd click on, view next ad, or we'd click on the icon and it actually log you out of the site, and it gets very, very frustrating. I was actually in another rev share that this happened to, and they switched hosting and it ended up working for them. So I think that's a problem. That's what hosting is telling me, and that's what we're working on right now. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about is our support ticket system, which is coming together. We've got about 400, or no, over 500 now, about 520 or so pending tickets. So guys, we are taking these on. You're seeing in the Facebook group now, like, oh, thanks for, finding my missing funds, stuff like that. But it's actually a pretty deep process that we have to go through for each person to find their missing funds, because we have to look into their account history. We have to match everything up. And, people in this situation, many people want to take advantage of this, right? So we have to really look into it pretty deep here. So it takes a bit of time, but we are doing it. Our goal is to do 100 tickets per day. And we're actually going to take advantage of this 100 tickets per day. And we're going to create a feature in the ticket system where it only lets 100 tickets per day go through. So then we can keep on top of this, and it kind of stays away from people saying, sending us new tickets or making posts in group, hey, I submitted a ticket 3 days ago, my problem hasn't been solved, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So I think that's that would be a good thing, because it'll keep us on track and keep the members on track, knowing that they're going to get assisted pretty soon, okay, within the next 24 hours or 48 hours or so. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is, yes, earnings were very extremely low yesterday. Okay, we didn't know about this. I don't know. No one really shared about this with me. They didn't PM me personally or anything like that. So I didn't know until later in the day, guys. But here's the reason why earnings were low is because the ad funds was low yesterday. Obviously, because no one could really add funds because the buttons weren't properly working in the system. If ad funds is low, then earnings are going to be low, because that's how the system works, right? It works off the ad funds and the earnings. Okay. And I got a message here. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. What's this say? Oh, okay. Jamal is saying, guys, what we've done is we've made an official Arabic group. Okay. And we're, just reminding you about that there's a different Arabic group. Jamal, are you making a post in your group now to get members over there, or do you want me to make it in my group, like the English group?
Yeah, we will take care of it with Haysam, Ruda, and me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe in a couple days I'll make a post in my group because I know a lot of those guys are in my group as well. And also you might get some new people in there that might not know about it. Okay. So that's basically it for just the updates, what's going on. We kind of figured out that most of the problems, the issues that we're seeing and having are all related to when, when you would click on a button when you're surfing ads or trying to add funds or even, maybe doing withdrawals or something, it would log you out of the site because it's a misconfiguration from the hosting, okay, to do with the server end of things. So this should get all sorted out. I would think within probably later tonight or so, we should have everything back on track and the site back up. But once again, guys, don't take my word for this is exactly what's going to happen. I don't know. It could happen within the next 5 hours. Who knows, right? Do any other admins, do you guys want to talk about anything here that you see as, on members' minds and stuff like that? You guys want to? Nobody? Do we have any questions there in the chat?
No,
No,
actually,
one of
not.
the members in the Indian group, he was asking that since the site was down for the yesterday and today, whatever it is, what happened to the paid services they have paid, like a login ad or rotating ad?
Oh, what will happen is they get paused and they get bumped to when the site opens back up. But if you guys see that your ad isn't running, like I don't know, something happens or whatever, just go in and you can contact one of the admins or put a post in group, and they'll notify one of us to send you your funds back or whatever. You just have to. We can see in the account activity there if you've purchased advertising or whatever, so we know if we get a lot of people coming to us, guys, with fibs. Basically, they say, "Hey, I've added funds or I've done this and that," and they actually haven't. So we can see everything that happens in everyone's account. It's good. Any more questions? There's got to be questions in chat.
Yes.
Yes.
There's someone asking, even are we going? Are our ad packs going to keep expiring while the site is down? Just let's talk about.
No, because when the site's down, the earnings turn off. Okay, so the whole site kind of freezes. So your account just freezes. The only way an ad pack could expire is if it's expiring when we turn the site off, like put it under maintenance mode. It's actually like expiring that minute because you got to remember there's hundreds of thousands of ad packs in the system, or it could be when we turn the site back on. That ad pack would expire kind of thing. But when the site is under maintenance, they shouldn't be expiring. Actually, but one thing happened last time we went under under maintenance. We left the earnings on for a couple of days, so some ad packs did expire, guys. But I've been notified that this time we've actually turned when maintenance goes on. The ad packs earning goes off. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. The ad pack earnings pause.
Some members don't realize that their ad packs will still earn to the maximum. They're not going to lose any money, even if they're not earning for a few hours or a day or whatever.
Yeah. So as I was saying, if the site is offline or if we've had to do something, guys, to put it under maintenance mode, what happens is your ad packs it's like, think of them as pausing, right? Like you're stopping at a red light, and once the light goes green, that means like the site opens back up, they start earning again. Okay, so that's what happens. Very, very simple. Any more questions?
Andrew, I want to talk to Arab people.
Yeah, please do.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. درو يعني بيقول ان فتره الصيانه يعني ان شاء الله احتمال انه يرجع نشتغل النهارده على منتصف الليل، ربما قبل يعني في خلال 5 ساعات او اكثر، يعني الوقت مش محدد بالظبط، لكن في الغالب ان شاء الله النهارده يكون شغال. بالنسبه لانخفاض العائدات امبارح كان بسبب طبعا كان في مشكله في عمليه الايداع، فبالتالي الايداع قليل، فده كان بيأثر على نشاط الموقع، فبالتالي العائدات كانت قليله. بالنسبه في حاجه ثانيه هو ناوي ليها، ان احنا عملنا جروب خاص جديد باللغه العربيه، وان شاء الله يتم نشر الرابط في الجروب الحالي. نقطه ثانيه، بخصوص الاشخاص اللي هي عندها فقد للاموال وما عندهاش صوره، احنا اتكلمنا في الموضوع ده قبل البث المباشر، وان شاء الله درو هيوضح ازاي ان احنا نقدر نتعامل مع النقطه دي. ثانكس درو.
Thanks, man. Jafar, do you want to say something in Spanish? I think you got to turn your mic on, man. We can't hear you. You got to turn that mic on.
Oh, it's on, but I think
Oh, it is on.
there's.
Well, maybe there's something wrong with his volume. Here, maybe try and fix that, and then we'll go. Kumar, can you just explain what I said in your language, Hindi?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
अभी जो भी एड पैक्स पास पे है वो अभी टेम्पररी है, साइट डाउन है तो थोड़ा एड पैक्स पास में रहते, लेकिन आपको पैसे कुछ लूज नहीं होते, क्योंकि दोबारा साइट लॉन्च होने के बाद आपका एड पैक्स फिर अर्निंग शुरू कर देते, जो एक्सपायरी 110%, 115, 120% जो भी है उसके हिसाब से आपके पैसे आ जाते, 1-2 दिन रुक जाते, बस उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. थैंक यू.
That was fast, man. That was really fast. I talked for like 20 minutes and you did it
We
all
talked about
under a
ad
minute. Oh, okay, just the ad packs. All right. Is there any other? Sorry, guys. Is there any other questions in the group there?
Yeah, Drew, we've got a lot of posts asking about the canceled withdrawals. I know you've already said something, but it's just popping up right now. A bunch of them are asking about the canceled withdrawals.
Okay, yes.
They want to ask if they don't have the screenshots, what to do. That's a major.
So what we're gonna do, Karen just notified us about this. She's not back yet, eh? She's taking her kids to school.
I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Okay. Do you want to just kind of talk to them a little bit about, you said you might put a video in group and just explain, someone's figured out a formula of how to figure out missing ad funds, or sorry, missing funds.
This is for any missing funds you may have. There was a member that commented there's a formula you can use if you did not have any commissions. So this is only if you did not have commissions. You can take your total earnings, so look for that in your back office, subtract your cash balance, and add your earnings balance, and then subtract all your withdrawals. That's your payout in your back office. And that should tell you if you're missing anything. I wanted to confirm this with Martin because he's the math guy.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah. But what we'll do, guys, is we'll have, either Karen will do it or one of the other admins. They'll make a video and we'll make that the pinned post for a day, and just so everyone understands how to do that. Because I know a lot of members didn't take screenshots. Normally what we do in rev shares when we're promoting and stuff is we do a video a day, or we take a screenshot and put it on our blog, and so people can see that we're earning more and more every single day. But not everyone does that, obviously. So this is just an idea of if you want to take on figuring out into your earnings balance. And what we did was we put all earnings balances into cash balances. So that's the big issue here, and this is what we're sorting out now. So if you see many posts in group, because we're letting these posts in group about the missing funds, like when members have gotten them back, because it's a positive thing. We want to keep things positive. So that's what they're basically talking about, is that they've got their missing ad funds back. And there's actually a tab on the website now that if you click on it, it just says missing funds. And this is where you support your, sorry guys, I haven't slept in like 3 days here. This is where you go and you submit your support ticket for missing ad funds. Okay, do we have any more questions there? I know this hangout's going to be extremely short today.
No, Drew, I just want to follow up on that. Just to all the members, we will not be answering any questions on the Facebook chat. Everything will have to go through support. Is this correct?
Just for the missing ad, just for the missing funds in the system.
That was some questions that was coming through. So yeah.
Yeah. So the Facebook group will be used for, of course, like proof of payment, stuff like that. All, Facebook groups are used for proof of payment. Like if you, when you get your payment, you can go make a post. Hey, look, I got paid, stuff like that. It's good for your promotion and stuff. And the Facebook group is also used for if you, say, for instance, can't figure out which Bitcoin wallet to use in your country, or some kind of question like that, which almost every single member could help you out that's in your country. that, you know, we have 20 admins, right? Not everyone's in your country. So that's something that everyone can help everyone out with. And, you know, just those kind of questions. Okay. So we had, as I said, there are around 1,000 canceled withdrawals that actually got deleted and not canceled and put into the earnings balance. So we noticed within the first, I think it was within the first 48 hours, we had about 500 or so pending posts in group, like, you know, hey, this has happened to me kind of thing. So what we did was we created a support ticket through the system that would deal with this. Okay? The reason why we don't have support tickets through the system normally is because it means we have to let more people into our back office of the script, and it's just more chance for something to happen. Guys, that's the honest truth behind it. I don't want to have, you know, 30, 40 people in the back office there, just because something might happen, right? Because you know, you can access some things that don't need to be accessed and all that stuff. So we're basically only going to have the system support tickets for the missing funds, and that's why that ticket's called missing funds. Okay, that's basically it. I hope that explains that.
We have a couple of questions. They're required to upload a photo for proof, and if they were not able to take a screenshot, what should they upload?
You can just upload a picture of yourself going like this. No, I'm joking. I don't think you have to actually upload a photo, guys. Is Jonathan here? Jonathan,
Yes, Jonathan.
is he here?
No.
No, he's not
Yeah,
here.
we were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
there
were
he is.
making a requirement, but we can take that off.
Okay, yeah. If it is required, guys, or if it isn't required, just you can upload a you know, your profile picture or whatever you want. It's basically just for if members have that screenshot, like if they're doing a daily video, they could take a screenshot of their account then, or if they're taking a screenshot per day for their blog or something, they can put that on there. But as Jonathan said, we can actually just make it so it's not mandatory. You know, but we know there's roughly about 1,000 missing funds in the system. So, which is, when you think about it, guys, it's not really that bad, and it's something that we can handle. But there is 3 of us doing it, so it's going to take a long time. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say, hey, listen, it's going to happen overnight kind of thing. It might take 2 to 3 weeks or so, or even longer, to sort all this out. But you'll see when you go in the Facebook group, there's constantly, you know, thank you for getting back my missing funds and stuff. Any more questions in the chat?
Drew, you can a couple of them were asking some had higher ad credits. You can announce that 5,000 ad credits which you gave to all members.
Oh yeah, okay. So I did announce this in a video the other day, but I know not everybody watches the videos. Guys, what we did, because of all the hiccups and up and downs of My24 and you know, putting, like, everything is new, right? We're putting everything together right now. What we did to say thank you to the members for staying positive, thank you for, you know, sticking together through these kind of, I wouldn't call them hard times, but through these times of maybe you going and clicking, trying to surf your ads, and then you get logged out of the site because we're working on something or a button's not working. What we did was we added 5,000 ad credits to everyone's account. Doesn't matter if you have 1 ad pack, doesn't matter if you have, you know, 5,000 ad packs. We've added 5,000 credits to everyone's account. So that's 5,000 views to your ad, which is pretty awesome. If someone's only went in there and bought a couple ad packs. So it's under the My Websites. If you go to the My Websites tab under advertisement, you'll see that you have 5,000 extra credits there, which you can use in the surf ads. Any more questions? I think if there's no more questions, guys, we can probably get offline here pretty soon.
Well, they're asking about the cancel withdrawals yesterday.
That was it. That mentioned that's it.
Wait, someone said something. What's that?
They're asking,
No, go ahead, Robbie.
they're asking about the cancel withdrawals yesterday and being asked to add more funds when they're trying to withdraw again.
Okay, so this is, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to close the site down, or what do you want to do? Like, we kind of talked about this before, Robin. What do you want to do? Yes. What do you want to do? We talked about it before the hangout.
It's not up to me.
Oh, I know, but if we tackle
asking-
this right now, what's going to happen is it's going to set us back weeks and weeks and weeks, because what's going to happen is people are going to send support tickets and they're going to lie about missing funds, and it's going to, like, right now we have so much sitting in front of us, you know. So okay, I'll say this publicly here, guys. If you feel that you, I don't know, are missing more funds or something, go and put in another, I guess, post in group. You know, we're doing, honestly, guys, what we're doing right now is we're doing the best that we can possibly do. There's only 20 of us. There's only 3 people that have access to the site, and we're doing everything that we possibly can do. Okay. I'm really sorry about everything that's going on. As I said, we are trying our best. But there's only so much we can possibly do over 24 hours. The 3 of us that are, you know, have access to the back office and stuff. As you can tell, you can look at my eyes here. We're not really sleeping that much. Look at Jonathan. Jonathan doesn't even shave anymore. You know, he's, you know, we're doing the best we possibly can, guys. Things will, I can't give an exact date when everything will be together and everything will be 100%. As I said in my posting group there yesterday, we are doing our best, and my guess is 2 to 3 weeks is when everything will be 100% smooth. What's happening with the site is we opened the site up too early, okay? Because the members wanted to get in there and wanted to withdraw and earn and all that stuff, okay? It's kind of my mistake. I should have thought about this more, and I should have been like, okay, this makes no sense at all to go and just open things up and let the members be the test group, basically. We had a test group in there for 3 or 4 days. And, you know, I went out there in public and said, okay, guys, this is probably going to take like, you know, 3 or 4 days to figure out the big major bugs of the system to get things working smoothly. And then you guys can come in the system. Normally what we do, like for instance, in the last My24 website, when we went through our pre-launch, okay, was we tested the system out for months. You know, for months we were testing the system out, making sure things worked right. Our test group was in there for 3 weeks before we actually opened the site up. So what My24 is going through right now, guys, is just the mega problem here is not the system. It's not that you go in there and you click a button and it might log you out or something. It's that we're testing everything out with the members in the site because we know that that's what they want. Guys, I made My24 for people to use and people to be happy. It's not some kind of, you know, make money online quick lottery ticket scenario where you're going to go in there and you're going to dump $1,000 into it, and then it's like you're sitting on a beach next year and you never have to work again. That's not it, guys. You know, when you think about what we've been through a hack. The biggest hack I've ever heard a rev share go through. Most of them, you know, are, oh, we've lost our funds, we've been hacked, and it's like $100,000, right? Guys, we were hacked over 600, and I think it was over $630,000. Boom, gone. Right? We had to take the site down, turn it offline, put it under maintenance mode. We brought the site back up. We had a very small reserve refund, and we blew through that in a week because it was the wrong time to open it back up, guys. I think that was it. I honestly think it was just the wrong time to open it back up. It was right before Christmas. Everyone knows that that's the time of year when everyone wants money in their pocket to buy presents and stuff. So we opened it up at the wrong time. We blew through our reserve refund extremely fast within like a week. And then we sat back and we thought, we need a new plan. We need something that is going to, you know, make this work, but we don't need a lot of funds to get going here. We need, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, not hundreds of thousands of dollars to get through the first day of withdrawals, basically. And we did that. We created a plan. I know it's not the perfect thing in you know, the most perfect thing in the world, but it's something that has worked, you know, and it's working for us. Okay, as you can see, when the site's open and you make withdrawals, you're getting paid that day. So it is working, guys. I know it's not 100%, you know, everyone's dream and stuff, but we are, honestly, we're doing our best. And just what I'm saying right now is the support is the hugest issue in the system right now that is slowing everything else down. is because you go on in the Facebook group there, and you know, I'll make a positive post, or an admin will make a positive post. You can see all the comments below that are either thank you or they're this is my problem, solve it now, kind of thing. And if people have the attitude, this is my problem, solve it now, what do you think we need to focus on? Do we need to focus on this is my problem, solve it now, or do we need to focus on let's get this thing working, let's get it together, and let's make it work? That's, as an admin, guys, that's what I think we need to focus on right now. We don't need to focus on, hey, I'm missing, you know, $10 in my account, go do this before anything else, kind of thing, right? We need to focus on things together, make
I'm seeing now from the people are to go ahead, Drew, and keep going.
Yeah, guys.
We do have a couple spammers in the chat, but we totally ignore those.
That's part of life.
Yeah, but most everybody is saying go 100%. We're behind you. Keep going.
Okay, thank you, guys. Like, I'm, you know, honestly, and I think every admin that's sitting here, like, we want this to work. Like, I'm sure all the admins want to make money. I'm sure everyone watching this right now who cares about My24 is not in our group spamming and putting their links or saying F you, Drew, or whatever. Guys, I'm sure you want to make money online, and that's why you're doing this. That's why you joined My24, and that's our goal, is to make the system work. Okay, I know that, you know, when the site goes down and some pending withdrawals got deleted and not canceled, I know that's a huge issue, and I know it really sucks, and I know it's such a negative thing that people can go out there and talk about this kind of stuff online. But the honest truth is right now, that's not my main focus. My main focus is to take care of that, but my main focus right now is to make things work. Right? That's the honest thing here. And I know that was way off topic, guys, and I kind of went overboard with it, but I think that this is the message that we need to get across, is let's make this work, and we can focus on the small things later. And I know missing funds when you have, say, 10 ad packs in the system and you're missing a withdrawal of $10 is a lot, but when you think about it, let's make it work, and then we can go on to that.
The new hosting is going to help that dramatically.
Yeah. Supposedly, when we get the new hosting in place, and they've kind of already tested it out and they said it's working perfectly, when we get it in place, none of this clicking on a button while you're adding funds or surfing ads or doing withdrawal or even logging into the site is going to log you back out or give you that like spinny wheel thing. Hey, I'm thinking
these little glitches, they were always going to happen with how quick we came back. You know, at the end of the day, if a baby's born premature, that baby's going to have problems when it's born. Do you know what I mean? So it's a case of
that's the perfect example, guys. We're a premature baby.
No, it's true. You're not giving that baby the best start in life. So it's a case of, we came back quick. We came back probably too fast. So these little glitches were always going to happen, and they're happening. But we need to, we're going to put them in place.
We're in the incubator.
Exactly, mate. Yeah. So as soon as this hosting gets put in place, and you know, I'm sure everything's going to come along just fine.
Yeah.
So premature babies. Yeah, cool.
I want to tell you something actually right now. I got really, really stressed out yesterday about all this because I had so many people messaging me about, you know, the site and stuff. And I actually asked the admins, do you think this is what we should do? We should go make a posting group and the members vote on if they want to test the site out or if we should test the site out, the admin team. Okay. And that's what I was thinking would be the best thing to do in the situation that we're in right now. But honestly, I think, guys, if we're just all on the same page here, you know, the majority of the members understand that the site has to work for us to support you properly and for us to not, you know, log into Facebook or not log into the, you know, support ticket, the support end of the system and see 500 plus pending posts there or pending support tickets. You know, the system has to work for us to even fix that end of things. Okay, so I truly believe that the best thing we can do is make the system work, even though we are that baby in the incubator that, you know, needs time, guys. It needs to sort out things. Okay, is there any more questions there that people are in the chat talking about? No, people seem to be okay.
No, everybody's coming back with support. OJ's in there taking care of the chats.
Oh, nice. I was wondering where OJ was because he's not.
Javier's His sound's working now. Maybe you could have him give a
Oh,
little.
perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah, Javier, if you want to jump on there, there he
Yeah.
is.
Translate
Yep. Yeah, just kind of translate like basic kind of what I was
First,
talking about there.
for the
Yeah.
guys in Spanish.
Do you want me to go over a little bit what I was talking
Yeah,
about?
really quick.
Okay,
We
so
have
I was
maybe 5. No. I got it. Right. Bueno,
Okay.
Primero que nada, saludos a todos los miembros de My24 en español. Y tenemos unos 5 puntos muy rápidos que tocar. Primero, el mantenimiento va a estar de 3 semanas más o menos en bloques que se va a detallar en el grupo, un sistema de home dedicado. Entonces eso va a ser el día de hoy por mantenimiento. Y el día de mañana, más tardar, ya debemos estar todos otra vez corriendo normal. Esto también está tomándose para poder actualizar el sistema de servicio de soporte. El soporte va a estar atendiendo en 100 requests, 100 solicitudes, ¿por qué? Y es también para dar calidad de atención para poderlos revisar cada cuenta y todo esto. Sí hay aparentemente una solicitud de que hay que subir la imagen. Esto puede ser un screenshot, un pantallazo con el botón de imprimir pantalla, el computador o la y enviarlo en el ticket de soporte. Siente con que suba y ya. Hay hacer fórmulas que vamos a discutir en el grupo en español. Mucha gente preguntó por las ganancias bajas, ¿por qué es que está bajo? Porque no entraron, si no hay más pararlo, y en parte porque hay gente que no está regresando el dinero. En general se está tomando la decisión de tomar tiempo para darle el servicio al sistema para poder lanzar un sistema. Queremos que el sistema... Vamos a discutir más detalle, cuestiones en español, pero eso es básicamente lo que se está diciendo, ¿ok? Muchas gracias. Y nada más quedaron 5,000 créditos como un agradecimiento de Drew Burton a todos los usuarios. En su back office pueden verlos, hay 5,000 créditos para publicidad, porque esto al final es publicidad para todo mundo, ¿ok? Eso es un agradecimiento por estar positivos con el sistema. Muchas gracias. Drew, take it away.
All right, thanks, man. Also, guys, I wanted to talk about the hacking a little bit, okay? Because people have been asking me like crazy, and a lot of the admins are like, Drew, you got to share something. People want to know, they want to know more about that. That was our initial huge issue, guys. I know that we had, we have all these frozen funds in Payza, but Payza that's something that they do. They do that to every new startup. For the first 6 months, they freeze funds. Or 3 months, guys. So that's what they do. Or no, 6 months, I think here. That's what they do. But here's the thing is that if people are asking about the hacking, I want to share what we know. Okay, so as of right now, we don't know exactly who did it 100%. We know where they did it from, we know how they did it, and we know how much they took. Okay, so today, this is what I'm going to share with you guys, but please, I am doing this live. Don't go out there and say, oh, I think I know who it is, and then go and start putting your own little twist on things, and it has to be this person and that person, and this is how it happened and all this stuff. Okay, so this is basically it. There's 2 main keys that we know right now, and I'm just going to ask the admins really quick here, fast. Do you guys want me to share this with everyone? Where and how, basically? Is that okay with everyone? Just kind of go like this if it's okay. Okay, people thumbs up. Okay, so that's fine. So guys, as of right now, the how is, it looks like it was a job from an amateur and not like our hosting or our script or that. Originally, that's kind of what I thought, because it was like, this is just weird. Like, how is this happening? It's not coming from someone hacking our Bitcoin accounts, not coming from anyone hacking any of our accounts, okay? So I just assumed, okay, this has to be some kind of malfunction with our script, or it has to be like some, bad person with some of the companies that we deal with out there, the hosting, the script, the domain, something, right? That is getting into our seat panel. And that was my original thought on this. But I've had investigators look into this, And what they're telling me is the way that they're stealing funds, I'm going to share this with you today, is too amateur for a professional to do this. Okay. So what they did was they actually went into our cPanel, and first off, they had access to our cPanel. So someone that we know, okay, that was involved with working with this script. Okay. But I'm not naming any names. I'm not like pointing fingers. I'm not saying this person did it or that person did it, or, the person that works for this company did it or anything like that. But it was someone that had access to our cPanel. It could be a bunch. It could be someone that used to work for a company that we worked with, or anything like that, guys. It could be someone that was working with us, kind of thing. Okay. They had access to the cPanel. They went in there and they dropped a file that is basically they can do withdrawals through. Okay. And I have all the proof for this. The investigation sent me all this stuff. And basically what it was they go in there and they put the information of our payment processor in there, and they send it like us doing a normal withdrawal out of the system. Okay. So that's how that happened, the how end of things. The who end of things, we don't know 100%. And I don't want people out there guessing. I don't want people out there judging. Guys, there's a bunch of different scenarios the way this could go down, but here we know the where it started happening. Is someone on here that understands more about the technical end of things? I'm going to try and explain this, guys. I really suck at this. I'm a marketer, right? I'm not a technical kind of guy, but the who end of things, we know that it happened in Kuwait, okay, which is close to Pakistan, I don't know my geography very good, but it's kind of Pakistan, India, in that kind of area. Kuwait, am I right? It's kind of around that kind of area, right?
Yes, Kuwait.
Yeah, Kuwait. Okay.
Kuwait, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, they are close.
Yeah, so around that kind of area there, they had a problem with is it called masking an IP? Like the same as if you're masking.
They were using, masking like VPN service.
Yeah, so kind of like that. It didn't kick in right at the start. So the hacker's account, which they're using to withdraw out of, it's called My24Gone, right? I think a lot of the members even saw that when they saw the withdrawals and stuff. It said My24Gone, 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. Poof out of the system kind of thing, guys. And this is really hard for me to talk about this kind of stuff, because I'm sharing info that we're not 100%, we have, but we don't have 100% of everything. But so many people ask me, Drew, you have to say something about this. Leaders have come to me saying, Drew, you have to say something. People are losing trust. People are losing trust in the system. And honestly, guys, I'm the type of person, I don't want to say anything until I know 100%. So that's why I'm not saying maybe what I think, who did it, or who was involved or anything like that. I'm just telling you exactly, this is the proof that we know right now. Okay. But please, once again, guys, don't judge. Don't go out there and point fingers at people and stuff like that, because this is the wrong thing to do unless you know 100%. Okay. But it happened in Kuwait because something happened to their masking, their VPIN or whatever thing like that. And the first one said Kuwait, and then the next withdrawal that was like 40,000 or something said nothing, and then nothing, and then it switched over, their VPN switched over to Germany. Okay. So to me, in the investigation, people that looked into it, they said, okay, this is how and this is where. Okay. The who part of things, we don't know 100%. So please just keep these kind of things to yourself, guys. I'm seeing so much out there on social media where you're just sharing, and I'm not pointing fingers at members doing this, guys. I'm just trying to give you, I want My24 to look good. I don't want our brand to be tarnished by rumors and stuff like that. So please, if you're out there guessing and naming names and pointing fingers, please just don't do that until we know 100% this is who. We know the how, we know the where, we don't know the who yet. Okay? That's the message. And any other admins, like I know you guys are basically bringing info to me as well. You guys have anything else to share? Please don't share any names or names of companies or anything like that. But if anyone wants to step in here, you guys, you're more than welcome to.
I just want to say that I think, Drew, you're sharing this much only to let members realize there really was a hack, or there was funds stolen, because so many people are thinking it was not so. right?
Yeah, I know, and it's something we need to talk about, guys, because it's something that happens in our space too many times. You know, you get these bad admins that are the face to nothing. They're not successful online. They're no one. They're, I should say no one, but they're even a fake profile picture, or just their pictures, their company logo or something like that. They don't have a following. They don't have anything to lose. Okay. If you're thinking Drew Burton stole my funds, or an admin has taken my funds, or someone involved deeply with My24 has taken my funds, it's most likely that's not what happened. Because if you look at the big picture, what do I have to lose if I was to go out there and take people's funds? And what's been hacked? 600 and something thousand, right? Look at my past. Look what I've been through. My name online, my following, my Facebook page, my YouTube channel is worth way more to me than something like that. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to, look bigger than I actually am and stuff. But over my life, my Facebook page, my Facebook following it's me, guys. It's my marketing. It's my image. It's what I've built, since I've started online. Right? I'm not going to go and sit here and, and say this kind of stuff if I don't mean it. That's the honest truth behind it. And, I know this is such a hard topic to talk about, is hacking and missing funds and all this stuff, but it's something that we need to talk about because it's something that people just constantly keep on talking about. And I want to share with you guys what I know. And this is what I know right now. Okay? When we know who, or if we know more information, then we'll share this with you. But honestly, right now, we're missing that end of things. And it's really hard to figure that out because it's the internet. It's not someone that has broken into your house and all your neighbors have seen that person, right? It's not someone that's broken into your house and your wife's washing dishes. She's like, what the heck's going on here? Or kind of thing like that, right? It's the internet. And what they stole is Bitcoin. So when you think about it, it's not even the dollar they stole, right? It's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is all these wallets. I've contacted them all. We have the Bitcoin address where all these funds went to and stuff. Multiple addresses. In Bitcoin, guys, it's like untraceable kind of thing. They won't even look into it for us. Okay, they won't assist us with it. And I know that a lot of people understand about Bitcoin. They know this, and a lot of people use Bitcoin because it's not the US dollar. It's not, you can go to your ATM and you can withdraw $2,000 or whatever, and you don't have to tell the government that you did that. Right? So this is why these people love Bitcoin. They love stealing Bitcoin. Okay, so if you sit back and you look at the whole situation here, you can start to piece things together, and you can start to piece together that is not an admin that did this. Okay, it's not, if an admin does something, guys, and I'm not just trying to cover my ass or whatever, but if I'm trying to show the people out there that aren't even thinking about this kind of situation, if an admin does something, what do? They do something, they close down the site, they close down the Facebook group, they don't stick here and try and work things out and come back. Okay, guys, we've come back twice already. We've been doing withdrawals. Open the site up, seen a problem, close it down, do maintenance, open it back up. And this next time here will be our third time opening back up. You'll see there is withdrawals coming into the system when we open back up. If we're open and you can log into your account, you can always make a withdrawal. We're not going to turn off withdrawals. If we turn off withdrawals, we turn off added funds. Okay? Look at the system. Look at how it works. It's not a scam. Yeah, that's what I want to leave with here. And any other admins, guys, if you want to step in and share some.
I want to translate for our people because I received many messages. They want to talk about this. السلام عليكم شباب درو كان عم بيحكي على موضوع الهاك. هاي أول مرة بيعلن عنه يعني، وهو بيقول لكم إنه هو منه متأكد من 100% إنه مين الهاكر. تمام، بس هو كل اللي بيعرفه إنه الهاكر اللي قرصن الموقع يعني سرق الفلوس. هو لما نفذ عمليته كان بالكويت. تمام، يعني العملية تنفذت بالكويت، والاي بي كان مبين واضح انه بالكويت. هو وظف ناس ليكشفوا له يعني مين اللي عملها. قالوا له انه هاي عملية القرصنة صارت بالكويت. هو كان عم بيستعمل مثل الفي بي ان لتحويل الاي بي من بلد لبلد، كان عم بيستعمل بلد تاني. سبحان الله يعني، لان الجريمه دائما في طرف خيط، يعني مجرم دائما بيترك يعني طرف خيط. ف بسبب او باخر ترك انه بالغلط نسي يغير الفي بي ان، فتبين معه وكان كله واضح مثل الشمس. هو بيقول انه الكويت قريبه من باكستان والهند والامارات والسعوديه، يعني عده بلاد. هو ما بده يظلم حدا، ما بده يحكي حدا، لانه not 100% guarantee، يعني منا 100% انه متاكد. شغله تانية بقول لكم انه هو منه يعني، لو لا سمح الله هو عنده نيه سيئه او اي ادمن فينا نفذ اي عمليه، حيعمل هاي الضربه وحيختفي، حيسكر الفيسبوك، يسكر اليوتيوب، يسكر كل شيء. هو عم يطلع لكم بوجهه، عم بيحاول يعني كل مره عم بياكل الضربه عم بيرجع بقوم اقوى من قبل، وعم بيحاول يكمل، وعم بيتعرض لكثير يعني ضربات وخيانه. فهو عم بيحاول قد ما فيه يضله يعني يوقف ويساعدكم للاخر، لانه هو عنده حلم وبده يكمل فيه. تمام. فما بظن في حدا عنده هاي النية السيئة وبعده بيظهر بشكله وبيحاول يساعد قد ما فيه. الموقع عم بيشتغل عليه قد ما فيه، عم بيتعب كتير كرمالكم. وان شاء الله الموقع حيكون اقوى واقوى من قبل. واول ما يظهر معه مين اللي قرصن الموقع ومين اللي سرق المصاري، لانه كلنا بنعرف انه هو سرقها عن طريق البيتكوين. فمجرد ما ترجع الفلوس من يعني عنده الادرس تاع البيتكوين، ما قدر يحصل عليهم. ما قدر يعرف مين، يعني لانه كلنا بنعرف انه البيتكوين هي يعني احلى شيء بالنسبه للهاكر، لانه ما حدا بيقدر يعرف لوين رايحه الفلوس. فمجرد ما يعرف مين هو حيخبركم بالاسماء. بس لهلا بيطلب منكم ما حدا يشارك اي اسم، ما حدا يحكي عن اي شخص، خلوا كلامكم جواتكم من بعد اذنكم، لانه ما بدنا يعني وجع راس اكثر من. Okay, that's it. Sorry.
Thanks, man. And also, guys, I want to share with you about our end of the security. We've covered your end of security. We've added Google Authentica to the site, that's what the members have asked for, which I totally think that's awesome, right? It's pretty good to have something like that. It's more like an e-wallet now, My24 system. But for our end of the site, for our end of security, a lot of members are always asking me like, Drew, what are you guys doing? What are you doing to take the proper steps and stuff? The old system, which we had before, when we went in there, and Jonathan, if you're here, I think he was sleeping there actually before I looked at his picture. Are you? Yeah, you're up there. I think, did you actually fall asleep a little bit? He's so tired, guys. He's been working like 22 hours a day. It's just crazy. But Jonathan, I remember you sent me a screenshot, I think it was you, of all the IP addresses that had access to our cPanel before we switched everything over. It was like 20 or 30 different IP addresses, wasn't it? Like before, like it was so many different IP addresses. Do you remember how much it was? Bunch of, I think it was like 12 or 13, right? Oh, your mic's off.
Were you talking about all the people that were trying to hack the site?
No, not. Yeah, we can talk about that later. But remember, like all the IP addresses, you said these people have access to our cPanel of our old.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was about like 40 people that had access to. I think it was about 40.
And it was like lots of people from the hosting, lots of people from the script company. Guys, it was so many people. So what we've done now is we've put things in place where it's super, super secure. The only people that actually have access to the cPanel without us, giving them access is me, Jonathan, and Johnny. That's it. Okay. If the programmers are doing something where they need to access the cPanel or access one of our wallets or something, what we actually do is we do a screen share. So they don't actually have access to it. They're using our computer to access it. Okay. And this is really a security measure that we're taking that I think is like above and beyond, that we don't even let our, hosting company or whatever in there to access it. They actually have to come to us to access it. Another thing that we've done is we've made it so if some file gets changed inside our framework of the system, a notification goes to Jonathan, okay? And he can see that someone's in there, doing something, kind of thing like that. And most of the time, they would let us know if they're going to go in there and do something. Another thing, guys, I want to be transparent with you and tell you about that is kind of scary is our site gets hacked, not hacked, but attacked. I'll say attacked. Attacked like crazy. And Jonathan, if you could just share some of the numbers Just nuts.
Yeah, we get thousands of people trying to take our site down daily, but we have security measures in place right now, so everything's good.
Yeah, it's just insane, guys. How many? What is it? A DOS or something like that? The attack? What are they called?
Yeah,
DDoS. What is it? What?
DDoS.
DDoS attack. That's what the majority of them are. So that's just something that's they're just trying to take our site down, basically, so members can't log into it. And most of the time, it's either someone who's mad at us because of the success of My24, or that we keep on trying to come back, things like that. Or the really sucky situation here, guys, is that I'm a face of internet marketing in my space for revenue sharing, and they just don't like me, right? I've had conversations with the person who hacked the site. I don't know who they are, as I said, but they've emailed me, and that's their original message to me was, we've been following you for the last year, and we just don't like who you are. We don't like you. So I know it sucks, and it's not really a proper answer, and it's not really a proper thing to, just not like someone for who they are. It's kind of like racism, I feel. Like, I don't like you because you're black or you're Asian or something. It's just low and stupid, and like, guys, I don't agree with stuff like that, right? My wife is Asian, and a lot of times we'll go out for dinner and someone will say something racist to her, right, about her being Asian. So that's kind of what, I know it's not the same situation, but this is kind of what it feels like to me, is just, we've attacked your site because we don't like you. And what's happening every single day now is we're getting attacked because of the success My24 has created, guys. It's amazing what we've created over this time, and we keep on, something happens, we keep on coming back. So this is my promise to you guys, is that we will keep on coming back. We will keep on doing the best we can, but we need the majority of our members to be on the same page as us, right? We can't have people out there that are actually members of the system saying negative things about the system because we're trying to get things back on track here, because we're trying to, get new hosting in the system. We're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. It just doesn't make any sense, guys. Okay. And the majority of the negative things out there that I see, they're not even by people that are in My24. They're by people that are looking at My24 and don't like some leaders in the system, don't like the owner, things like that. Okay. So don't believe everything that you see online. You be the judge. You actually look at what we're doing. You actually look at, you go and you make a withdrawal, you get your withdrawal most of the time, unless something happens and we actually have to cancel a pending withdrawal, guys. That's the only time we're not going to pay you, is when we have to cancel it because we have to switch hosting. We're getting attacked so much that people can't log into their accounts, things like that. Okay. So it's going to be a rough journey. Guaranteeing you guys, it's going to be a rough journey over the next 2 to 3 weeks, because we're testing things out, because we're sorting all this out with our member base in the system. And we're not using a test group. We're letting you guys test the entire system out. My24 is the feedback from its members. That's what it's created. Google Authentica, that's in there because you guys wanted it. I don't think any other rev share has that out there. I don't know. But, we did it because you guys wanted it. A lot of the features inside the script, you guys wanted that. That's why it's in there. Okay? And we're going to keep on doing things like this. So I don't know if any other admins there see messages, or if you guys want to put out a message.
I just want to add something, Drew.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe a bit more information on how the hack happened, because you forgot to tell 2 more points. Like the person who hacked.
Well, we're not talking about names or people. Or
no. I'm not talking the names.
Okay,
come on.
You. I know.
Because we don't know.
I know.
Anyways, the person who hacked, his intention was not just to steal money, but to bring down My24. That is something which I wanted to say is probably Drew forgot to tell is the same day the hack has happened in My24, Drew's Gmail account was hacked, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Drew could not recover because the mobile number was replaced by someone else, which we don't know whose it was. So that is where we got one clue about how the hack happened. And then the person who hacked also hacked the domain of My24 using the Gmail account of Drew.
Mhm.
Then we recovered it from GoDaddy, I believe.
GoDaddy.com.
Yeah. So we recovered it. So what we understood was it's not someone from the script or hosting, but someone who knows Drews very well. Who knows Drew very well. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Thanks, Kumar. That's I knew all that stuff. I just forgot to explain that stuff. But thanks, man. And guys, any admins, any information that you guys have figured out that you feel like this needs to be shared, you can go ahead and share it with everyone here. I just think Jonathan message here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I want to share something about script. We have a new script and some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm an information major, okay, for everyone, first internationally, and then maybe I will do a quick translation. But I'm an information major, and I know how scripts are done. I also have surface the script with this because sometimes script logic and a language to it. So if someone someone else does their stuff, and now we know there's been onto that because he's a book marketing now, and you can study Drew Burton like that. You can make a book about how to market Drew Burton's way. I even call videos that they have a language, how he does it, how he expressed himself. This happens to script also. So behind the scenes in scripting, the best way to have a secure revenue share right now is to have your own script. That's what Jonathan, that's what Johnny and Drew are doing, having their own stuff done there with their logic, with their language, how they do stuff. Else can replicate that, so they can know how important by people that care and do stuff their own way, but they are now deciphered. They know how, the hackers, they know how to interpret either Drew or the language, because there are many revenue shares based on that logic of scripting. So having our own script, and I'm taking the words from Victor Lorenzo, who's from Guatemala, and he's my main resource here, making your own logic, your own language for that, to really clean out. Hey, Victor Lorenzo has something called Charlie, and I call it Tron. If you recall a really old book about curating informatics and all that nice stuff. The software, what it does, Johnny and Jonathan messages. They get a program that is background and gets the language, and if something is moved or changed in the script, they get an immediate response from that. That's the Tron idea behind security. Monitor everything and get something like that. So this is the way to every nook and cranny. That sometimes with a bot script, if you buy a new car and you don't know how the motor or the electronic parts of the automobile work, you can repair them. So in revenue shares, it's like owning a car. Examples of that against your own car, your car. But part of that is understanding and knowing how every part of that car works. To have done what Pininfarina, Shelby, and other automobile constructors take a good idea from someone else and then retook it and done it and make it his own. Okay, Shelby Cobra is a really good example. Ford Motor Company has the Mustang, but Shelby made a Cobra out of it. So now Drew Burton took a script from someone else, and he's now making his own car. He's making his own brand. Okay, there are many examples out there. I believe Lamborghini also started like a Ferrari company guy that dropped out from that. There are many examples of that. Tesla now has really good ideas. So Drew's done that. Drew's gone his own way. He has his own script, but this also means there's unknown territory. Okay, there's some known programming parts. There's logic and script. As I said, language has to be done in Jonathan's, in Johnny's, and in Drew Burton's language, and this is being created for us right now. Okay, that's my contribution for the show.
Thanks, man. I know that was on a lot of people's mind. Is that kind of stuff too? So I'm glad that you covered that. That's great. And you said Celine. Did you know I actually own a Celine? I own a 2006 Celine. Yeah, I love Celine and Shelby and Mustang and stuff. It's great. So, guys, one thing I want to go over here really quick is I want to let you know about our admin team and kind of the applied jobs to who does what in the system. Okay, we have 3 kind of equally treated kind of head administration people, which is myself and Jonathan and Johnny. Okay, so we want to be seen as equal, guys. I know the face of My24 is me, and you know I'm on the homepage of the website and stuff like that. My end of things is the marketing end of things, and that's the only reason why I'm on the front of the site, is because I do all the marketing. Okay, and I'm going to be doing page promote with you guys. What I'm actually going to be doing, which is completely crazy, is I'm going to show you guys how I make money online through affiliate marketing. So I'm going to take you to ClickBank. I can show you how I do paid marketing, and show you how I do free marketing, how to build a brand online, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people have been asking me, Drew, can you teach us that? Okay. And this is just kind of my way of giving back to the members for saying thank you for being in My24 and you know, through these hard times and stuff. That'll most likely come after, you know, maybe in March or April, we'll start working on that. We have to work on TL's tools. I got to do videos and that. So that's basically number 1 or number 2 on my list right now. Okay. Number 1 obviously is getting My24 back and everything's smooth. Okay. So that's my end of things, guys. Jonathan's end of things is he's the guy out of us 3 that obviously most likely knows the most about. Johnny knows a lot too, but knows the most about the hosting end of things and how to, you know, edit videos in the script and do all this kind of stuff. So his end of things is to get things working and stay on top of hosting and all the communication and stuff with the programmers. Okay. Because we have our own platform now, we don't rely on script support from, like, you know, someone, the staff of the script or whatever. Okay. So what we have now is we have someone that works like basically full time for us. There's a programmer that does all this kind of stuff. He works from 12 to 12, which is completely insane, but he's basically on call for us from 12 to 12, which is perfect. Guys, before with our old system, we had to actually fill out a support ticket and then wait, you know, sometimes upwards of like 12 hours or sometimes 24 hours to get a response. So now it's less time, and it's someone that we know is going to be there at this amount of time, kind of thing, those times. Okay. So that's perfect. That's, you know, it's exactly what we needed. Our hosting now is there's more communication. It's in Canada, and you know, it's not in I think it was in India or Pakistan before. So it's on our hours. Okay. It's not on the other side of the world's hours. It's on our hours, EST, which works out better for us as well. And the last thing I want to go over here is the most important job I feel is Johnny's job, which is going to be very, very difficult for him. That's why all 3 of us are helping him out right now with this, is the support end of things. Okay, so really what he's going to be doing in the system is the head of support. So the administration of My24, all our admins here that you see on the panel, they would go to him with their questions or concerns, and he would make a judgment on, okay, let's do this, let's do that, as the head of support. Okay. It's a big job. I know it's only kind of one job, but it's a big job because there's a bunch of different little fields, because as you know, support is just not, hey, this is my problem, this is the only problem that everyone is going to have. It's a bunch of different little problems. That could be, what Bitcoin wallet do I use? I have a missing ad funds, you know, just a bunch of different things. Okay. So 3 huge jobs. And I just want to say thank you to all the admins for hanging in through these hard times, guys. I know it's like just crazy. My brain right now is like a marshmallow over the last week because of all the craziness. And if anyone else wants to jump on here, or if we have any more questions, we could answer those questions. But I think we've been on here for almost an hour now, or over an hour. Yeah,
I was just gonna say I thought this was a short hangout.
Yeah, it was supposed to be short, but it turned into long. I just kept on thinking, okay, I need to share this, I need to share that, and we got going here. So, do you guys have any more questions you think is German group?
Because I guess active.
Oh, okay. So if the admin is not active, guys, this always happens in opportunities, is because normally admins are leaders, or they're people who promote other offers as well. So when they lose interest in an offer, which I'm not going to lie, guys, My24 right now, we've been through a lot, so people will lose interest. You know, even the leaders in the system, they'll start promoting other things and stuff, or they maxed out the system, they move on to something else. So the admins in some groups might not be as active, or just completely not active, maybe like this admin that we're talking about here. I don't know who he is, but what we can do is either create a new group, or we can find, I don't know if there's 2 or 3 admins in that group, maybe one of them could take over. I'm not really sure. This could just be something that maybe the German members could sort out and then get back to one of our admins about. We could do that. Like, even starting a new group, guys, is simple, because we can just make one announcement in our English group, and basically the majority of those members would move over to the new group. So it's up to you guys. Yeah. So I think that's basically it for today's hangout. I know we talked about a lot of info. Holy geez, a lot of info. So that's it from me, guys. If someone else said something there.
I did. I said definitely you did. But you guys get yourself healthy. I know it's been a lot of stress, and all of us admins, everyone here. But Drew, I think honestly, truly, when you get this done in here in 2 to 3 weeks, I think you're going to be attracting a whole lot more members.
I think so too, because we don't see something like, you know, a hack, frozen funds, you know, all basically within 2 months, the system come back. Kind of, guys, we failed when we came back, when we didn't change the system, and we blew through our reserve refund. We did fail, but I've never seen a system go through what we've went through and then pay out again like we did over this last week. The only reason why the site's not open today is because we have to switch hosting, right? So what we have is working. And what I think is the people out there with the proper mindset will see that My24 is back, you know, paying out month after month after month. And those people will see, and that's when our member base will start exploding again, right? And I truly believe that. And I think that if we just, you know, the majority of the members keep positive and we just keep pushing forward, and we look past maybe the road bumps and the ups and downs of what the site is going through right now to become the site it's to be. We're the baby in the incubator, as Ryan was saying. you know, if we all realize that, then we're on the same page, and we'll get to where we want to go. So I'll leave with that. If all the admins could say wave goodbye, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. We might change the time of the hangout next Sunday, guys, to a later time, just because our programmers are online right now. We need to assist them with stuff. So we're all going to talk about that. But we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
See